Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Is there a problem with my mic? No. Say good afternoon. Is there a problem with my speaker? Aditya Raj,
Good afternoon, ma'am.
sound is less. Hmm? Hmm. So Johnson sir asking Shivani why you are not there in the chemistry class. Shivani. Okay. What is the syntax of create table command? Dia. Create table.
Create table name, bracket, column name, data type, column, then
Okay, good. What are the different data types? Adul KK.
Numeric data types, date and time, and
Mm.
string.
String. Okay. Ashish, what is the format of date data type?
Year, the year,
Month.
month, date,
Okay, very good.
date.
So insert query is DDL or DML. Srihari, insert query is DML or DLL. Sorry, DDL.
DDL,
D?
DDL,
Srihari.
DML.
Huh. If it is not DDL, then it's DML. That is why DML is data manipulation. If you are adding data, deleting data, everything you are doing on data, then it is called DML. It is coming under the category DML. If you are doing something on the data structure, the table structure, then those commands are coming under DDL. Now, Srihari, and the question: create table as DDL or DML?
DDL.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Delete command is DDL or DML? Srihari.
DML.
DML. Drop command is DDL or DML?
DML, I guess.
Huh?
It's DML.
Drop.
DDL.
Create table. The table that we have created, if you want to delete it, the command is drop table. Isn't it, Ashwin? Drop table, drop database. So drop is a DDL command, but delete is a DML command. So the common question for your examination is, what is the difference between drop table and delete table command? Delete table and difference between delete and drop. So that is difference. Two differences you need to write. Okay. Then we started with our select queries, right? DML is one of the select query. If you want to select the entire data from the table, this is just for viewing purpose. Okay, we are not doing anything on the data or data structure. Just want to view it. Original data will be there itself, but you don't want to view the full data. We need to view the data in such a way that we need to view the students' data who got A1, like that. So restrict to the filter data. If you want to see, we can use a query. That query, that's one of the DML command, that is select. Okay. So if we want to see the entire data without any filtration, the command is Ashwin. The command is,
Ma'am, you asked me?
no repeating the question, no repetition will be there. Listen here properly. Srihari,
Yes, ma'am.
answer please.
Ma'am, I didn't hear the question.
Wonderful. Aditya Raj.
Ma'am, short tables.
Oh, you're somewhat near. Show tables command is used to view the tables inside, view the name of the tables inside a database. Okay, Aditya Raj. My question was how to display the enter data from the table. Then you need to use a select query. Select everything. Select star. Select star from student. Star means select everything, all the column with the values. Okay? So don't get confused with show tables and select star from table. Show tables used for showing the or viewing the data tables which is inside a database. Show tables. Show databases means show databases command is used to view all the databases which is inside MySQL. Okay. Now let's see. Select statement allows to send queries to, we are sending a question to the table and fetch the desired record. Okay. Select star from table name. This is a common syntax. This is a common syntax. Here, there's an optional thing that is where. If you want to have some conditions, you can write where select star. If you want to select entire values, select star, and from is compulsory from student. Display enter details from the student table. That is the meaning of select star. So all the rows and the columns with their values will be displayed. All right. If you want to, this is select star from EMP means without any conditions. If you want to display desired columns, you want to view desired columns, then select. We need to view only EMP number and name. There can be many columns in the table, but we just need to view only 2 columns with the values. So you can write the column name separated by comma instead of star. Select EMPNO, comma name from EMP. So the display will be like this. EMPNO first, name second, then the values. If you change the order, you can change the order of the column, then only the difference is that it will change the order, that's all. The PT will come first, name will come second. But both the things are taken from the EMP table itself. This is just for viewing purpose, okay. Now, just see, look at this table. What are the different values, Ashwin? What are the different columns?
Employee number, name, department.
Louder.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes.
You asked number of columns, name of columns, right?
Ah,
Column. Employment number, name, department, salary.
okay. These are the 4 columns. What is the cardinality, Emmanuel?
Number of rows.
Ah, what is it?
Hmm.
Look at the table on the screen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What is the
Yes,
number? What is cardinality of this table?
Ma'am, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. പിന്നെ labels ആണ്. So,
These are numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the cardinality?
oh, അതെന്താണ്?
Number of rows is correct. Whatever you told us, correct. 100% perfect answer. But what is the answer here? That is the definition.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
okay. 5.
5. Very good. 5 is the cardinality. Srihari, degree
4.
4. And you can see in this, EMP-NO is the primary key. No doubt. Name is there. Department, sales, sales. Ravi is from sales. Sunny is from sales. Shobit is from IT. Vikram is from IT. Nitin is from HR. So if I am writing a question like this, select query. Select, okay, same thing is written here. Select DEPT from EMP. If we write a query like this, exactly the full values will be retrieved from the table. Your output will look like this. Is there any doubt in this? If you write select DEPT from EMP, your output will look like this. How many times? 2 times sales, 2 times IT, 1 time HR. If we want to view only the unique values, what are the different departments in this particular table? Which are the different departments? Then you just need only this thing, right? The different departments are sales department, IT, HR. If you want to view the result in this way, you have a clause or a keyword, so that is called as distinct. Here the keyword and the clause both are used interchangeably. You can use either keyword or clause. Distinct is the particular name you need to use. So where you need to use it? Select distinct DPT from EMP. So what happens, Shivani, if you write in this way? Select distinct DEPT from EMP. What happens?
I don't know.
By mistake, I repeated twice. Still, you don't know the answer. Wonderful. Aryan. Aryan. No response. Aryan.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Answer for the question.
Ma'am, it will eliminate the duplicate records.
No. So the duplicate values will be eliminated. Turn on your video. Duplicate values will be eliminated, not from the table. Okay, it's not eliminating anything from the table. Only from the view, from the user's view, it will be removed. In the table, these all values will be here. So if you write in this way, your answer will be this. The duplicate values will be eliminated from the view display output. Then you will get the answer in this way. Select distinct DEPT from EMP. Clear? Very simple, right? Now, this particular MySQL window, you can use it for simple calculations. You can use it as a calculator. Okay, so any calculations, any mathematical calculations can be performed like this. Select 10 into 2. So the output will be, this will be the heading. Okay. 10 into 3 divided by 6. The question, this thing will be your heading of the column, then the result. Okay, so SQL provides facility to perform simple arithmetic operations. Why there is no from here? Because we are not taking anything from the table, right? Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just we can, who can share the screen? Ashwin, ready? Whatever we have done, we have to practice it, right? Okay, share the screen. I don't know, you type or you can ask your friends what to type. Forgot so fast. Srihari.
I don't know.
I can't hear anything.
Hello? Atul, what is the first step?
Show databases.
Hello? What is the first step, Atul?
I guess show databases.
Ah. Ashwin, type. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. What should I type, ma'am? I didn't hear anything.
You should know it, right?
Ma'am, I
Just
didn't hear my headphone and problem.
you know it, right? Then why are you asking me? Use school. That is your database we have created before, right? Use school. Yes. Now select, just type the arithmetic operation that we have done. Select 10 into 20, 10 into 2, 10 into 2. Semicolon. Okay, that is the answer. So it supports simple arithmetic operation. Now select star from student. Select star from student. So 1, 3, 4, Ashish, Diya, Srihari. There is no distinct values. Can you enter one more row? Enter one more row. Enter one more row. Insert into student. Values. 2, 2. Values, insert into student values. in bracket 2, comma, Ashwin, comma. Is there any mistake, Dia? Is there any mistake in this code?
In Ashwin, it should be written.
Chords. You missed the chords. You can write 400 itself, 400. Semicolon. Okay. Now just write a query. Select total from student. What will be the output, Ashish? Select total from student.
$400.
What will be the output? 400, how many times it will appear?
2 times.
2 times. Semicolon. So 450, exactly the same way. The last 400 we just inserted. Okay, we just inserted one extra row. Now, if you want to view the distinct values, so what should be the coding? What should be the query? Select distinct total from student. That is a keyword that we need to use. From student. Semicolon, semicolon. Once again, so 2 times you have written select query. No need to write arrow keys. You can use the arrow keys. Now press enter. See the difference? 400 is not repeating twice. So only the distinct values will be retrieved when you use distinct. Clear? Everyone? Is that clear to you? Yes or no? Okay. Now, in order to do the math. Okay. In order to view the do the arithmetic operations, the MySQL supports a temporary table that is called as dual, D-U-A-L. Okay. So we can work as if we are working under a table. So just type select 3 into 2. 3 into 2. That will also work. 3 into 2 from space from dual, D-U-A-L. It's a temporary table in order to do these kind of calculations. Semicolon. Same thing, same effect. When you write select 3 into 2 semicolon, it will give you the same result. If you write 3 into 2 from dual, that will also give you a same result. This is a temporary table named dual. We can stop the share screen, Ashwin. Okay, thank you. Hope you understood. That's what is written here. A temporary table, a dual table. We can write select 100 plus 200 from dual. It's a dummy table. There is no such table, but it's a dummy table. Krishnachandran, are you writing something or you are viewing something else? Krishnachandran, have you installed MySQL, Krishnachandran?
Yes.
So next class, you will be sharing the screen. Create the table, student, and insert the values. Insert minimum 5 rows. Okay. So one day, like that, we will do. different students, you can share the screen. So everyone get ready. In those who have installed MySQL, create a school database, create a student table, and insert 5 rows into it. Okay. Now, actually, you can share the screen. One more thing, we'll be learning it. Share screen. Yes, Achut. Have you created it? You want to share the screen, Achut? Ashwin? Ashwin is not here. Wonderful. Who can share the screen? Anybody has created a student table? Atul, have you created?
No, ma'am.
No. Srihari?
Ma'am, it's in my other laptop. I'm using other one today.
Wonderful. Aditraj?
No, ma'am.
Dia?
No, ma'am.
Gauri? No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Aryan? Emmanuel? Shivani? Okay. Now let's see. The next topic is column alias or alias. You can pronounce it according to your wish. Column alias. That is, just think about Sagar alias Jackie. So at least from that day you won't forget it. Okay. Now, if I write select, what is the second column name? Name, right? Name from student. This is the query, isn't it? If I write in this way, your output will be like this. Isn't it? Select name from student means exactly the same column name which we saved in the database will appear on the screen. If we want to view in a different way, if we want to change the column name only the viewing time, only in that output, then you can use a keyword as. I'll write it here. Select name as, it's called a different. You can create with you can add a new name for the column. Select name as student name from student. If you write in this way, the original column name will be replaced only in the output. Okay, in the original table, it will be name itself. In the output, when the viewer view it, it will be like, instead of this name, what will appear? Student. That is called alias name. So in order to use that table column alias, you have to use a keyword, a clause as. You can note it down. A temporary name, a label. It's a temporary name or label given to a column that will appear in the output. Very important. It is only appearing in the output. It is not changing the original column name. So it will change the column heading to a different name. Column name. This is the original name as the temporary column name. Clear? Ashwin is here. Ashwin, are you there? The class? No, I guess. Okay. Any doubt in this column? Any doubt? Hello? Hello?
No.
No. Unmute and say something. I can't hear you. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next one is this I already told you. Handling null. That I'll tell you later. That is with the where condition. No, that's all extra things. Okay. Now let's see. We'll start with where clause. Why? What is the use of where? Where is used for conditions. That is, if you want to filter your data based on certain conditions, then you can use where, W-H-E-R-E. Select star from student where roll number is equal to 1. If you write a query in that way, what will happen, Srihari? What will be the expected output?
Only roll number 1, that column.
Roll number 1, that entire column names with the values will appear. Okay. Select start from student where total is less than 400. Then what happens? Srihari, question to Srihari itself.
Yes, ma'am, I can hear.
That's what? No repetition. Aditya, Raj, what happens?
Ma'am, everything less than 400 will be shown.
All the students' data who got less than 400 will appear. Okay, so from that we understood that we can use equal to arithmetic operations. Equal to symbol you can use logical operators, you can use relational operator, that is comparison operators. Less than, greater than, less or equal to, greater or equal to, and or not, whatever operators that you have studied in Python, you can use all the operators here. Okay, less than, equal to, everything. Only for null checking, you have to use a keyword is, where total is null. For all other values, you can use any operators. So where clause is used for condition checking. Write down. After checking the condition, you can filter the values based on certain conditions. So it is used to select specific rows. Can use comparison operators, logical operators, and or not. These are the main operators I will use. This is not equal to.
Ma'am,
Yes, Achut.
like I installed a earlier version of MySQL. So will it be a problem?
No, no, no. It can be a
Because when
32-bit or 64-bit. It's okay.
No, ma'am, because now you told us to install 8 point something, but
No,
mine
it's
is
not
5
like
point.
that. You can use the current version or latest version or old version. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay.
Our ultimate aim is to create tables and write the queries.
Okay, ma'am.
The examples, everything we'll see in the next class. Okay. So today we have seen distinct. What is the use of distinct clause? Srihari.
Multiple values only shown, duplicate values.
Measure will remove duplicate values. What is the use of where clause? Shivani.
Ma'am, it is used to select specific rows.
Used to retrieve specific rows. What's the use of table alias? Dia.
It will be like giving the name that we give for the
Temporary name, a different name for the column. Okay, that's all for today. So everyone create the table and insert 5 rows into the student table so that everyone can share the screen and can practice right away before opening the before the school opens. Okay, thank you. Bye.